When you see the letters HBO, you think home box office, blockbuster Hollywood movies, original entertainment specials, and major sporting events. But there's a lot more to HBO than watching television. And if you're in the business of videotape production or television transmission, there's a lot you should know about HBO Studio and Communication Services.
HBO Studios technically have the best facilities, I think, in the
I've worked with every editor here, and I'll always get that team give and take that I like when I
HBO's
work on a
Communication Center in Hauppauge is #1.
HBO Studio Productions, a complete television production center located on East 23rd Street in Manhattan. Since 1972, it has been handling all transmission and a good portion of program production for home box office. However, the facilities are not exclusive to our parent network.
The HBO facilities have been built and primarily dedicated to the home box office services. In so doing, however, we've had to plan for our own future growth and at the same time make sure that we could incorporate the latest state-of-the-art equipment within the facility. We've taken this excess time that's available in these facilities and now are offering it outside to the community at large.
Just what facilities does HBO have? Well, there's quite a few, beginning with studio production.
The advantage of working at a studio like HBO is that the equipment is very good. I understand that there's a difference because it's a broadcast facility as well as a commercial facility.
The studio itself is a 3-camera video soundstage measuring 36 by 42 feet. It has a 65-foot hard cyc, full lighting complement, and a staff crew skilled at everything from a 1-camera tabletop to a multi-camera musical production.
The firing line, of course, does programs all over the world, and I think that HBO is particularly cooperative and professional in their behavior, which makes it always a pleasure when we go away to come back here.
The shots are called from a spacious control room, equipped with a triple re-entry switcher, audio console, optical effects, and electronic graphics.
The studio is designed to accommodate any manner of television production. We are very skilled in doing live work here, partly because we have done so many originations and teleconferences out of this studio.
BBC uses HBO facilities when it needs more than a single camera outlet from New York. An example of that is the live insert to our Late Late Breakfast show with Donna Summer.
We have a very high standard set for us by our parent company. The entire industry knows home box office and Cinemax and comes to expect the same thing from our facility. And we won't settle for anything less.
When a studio shoot is completed, clients can simply move down the hall to our post-production facilities, a service highly in demand at HBO.
Thank you. Good evening and welcome to
The 8th Annual Young Comedian Show was edited here at the studio, and the editing team I worked with was like right with me all the way. It was a real pleasure editing it here.
HBO's 4 editing bays often shuttle into the early morning hours to meet the growing demand. The rooms are equipped with multiple effects switcher, computerized editing, and multi-track audio capabilities. The latest in optical effects and electronic graphics are also available. Project footage is creatively interfaced with this technology by seasoned editing teams whose experience range from commercial spots to full-length television programs.
We take the littlest element of an hour show and you try and draw on perfection. And I think everyone here is committed to that.
Because we bring home box office into more than 12.5 million homes across the United States, perhaps our most unique capability is transmission.
We were transmitting a Yankee and Oriole baseball game out of Florida, and we needed 2 transponders on the same satellite. So we went to HBO, and we were able to do the whole feed with just 1 phone call.
In the fall of 1983, HBO opened the most state-of-the-art satellite transmission facility in the world. Located on 12.5 acres in Hauppauge, Long Island, the HBO Communication Center can uplink or downlink any domestic satellite. Multiple communication links with our 23rd Street studio provide HBO in New York with tremendous access to satellite transmission 24 hours a day.
We do teleconferencing, and we've done work for ABC, NBC, CBS. They like this because they can uplink or downlink from anywhere in the country. We downlink it here, send it into New York, into 23rd Street, and then it's right up to their network headquarters.
One of the major things that we strive for with any user that we do business with is reliability. We feel that HBO, as the leading paid television service, offers us that kind of reliability.
Our dedicated links to 23rd Street enables HBO to record, edit, play down, or shoot live a program for satellite transmission from New York.
Even though one is a production center and this is an origination center, it's the same company. We all work together, and we can ensure quality from beginning to end.
USA Network has improved its services to its affiliates and advertisers as a result of moving its network operations to the HBO Communications Center.
All this, coupled with our permanent tie-in to NR, AT&T's New York Switching Center, enables HBO to coordinate transmission to and from anywhere in the world.
What HBO does for us on Wimbledon is they get the signal back from Wimbledon at the All England Club back to our studio here in New York, and then they're fed out to the network. They're perfectionists about quality. If it doesn't look good, they insist that we refeed, and what gets on the air as a result is good quality stuff.
We have total control. If the commercial power in this area goes out, we have a backup generator. We have a backup generator to the backup generator. We've gone beyond what it takes to do the job.
Because we're constantly growing, HBO requires both facilities and satellite time in excess of what we need. It is this excess that we make available to the outside client.
We're not a common carrier. We don't hold ourselves out to be a common carrier, and that is not our purpose in life. But to the extent that we have this excess time available, we make it available.
HBO also has a variety of support services designed to assist every production, post-production, or transmission. Filmed materials may be transferred to tape by a rank Cintel with scene-by-scene or frame-by-frame color correction. Product can be technically evaluated, applying the same high standards of quality control used for home box office programs. Tape duplication is done in any format and in any quantity according to client specifications. And tape can be purchased, stored, or shipped at our tape library anytime, day or night. When all is said and done, HBO's biggest asset, however, will always be its people. Staff personnel, whose performance is truly state-of-the-art.
I find them at the top of the ladder in professionalism.
The cooperation I get here is just tremendous. I mean, there is just nothing I can ask that they're just going to refuse.
The crew is used to working with each other. I'm able to come in and mesh with the crew.
There's a team effort here that goes on here that benefits any production.
HBO is very convenient. It does the job that we want, and it does it very efficiently.
What I think HBO Studios has that other studios don't are quality people. People that care about the content of the work that they're putting out and working with the production people to put together a quality product.
HBO has come to mean many things to many people, and behind it all, a name that has become synonymous with quality.
What an outside client enjoys is the ability to utilize the same quality ingredients that make up the home box office network.
We're proud of this reputation, as proud as we are of being #1 in pay television. We're that, and as you can see, a lot more. So the next time you see the letters HBO, remember HBO Studio and Communication Services. And don't just think about watching television, think about making television.